Hello everyone, today I'm bringing you yet another CKAD exam lab. CKAD is the hands-on exam for Kubernetes, and you get different labs to do. This one is about liveliness of a pod. Basically, if some test fails, the container is automatically considered dead. So then a new pod it's going to be built or run because that pod had died, right? Based on this condition. That's the idea of a liveliness of a pod or a container for that matter. So these are the parameters. Foo-nginx would be the name of the pod. It will run in the default namespace. It will run off of nginx. It will run this particular command to check if it's healthy or not. The first 20 seconds of the life of the container, it will not check because that's when it's coming up. That's when you would, for that, you would need something called readiness, but that's a whole different topic. And it should run every 30 minutes. So for this, the best way to go about it is to go to Kubernetes documentation site, and literally we can search for the word liveliness, and we should get an example of this we can borrow from. So liveliness. Let's see if we can get a good example. There's that should work actually. You have what the condition should be and initial delay and how frequently it should run. So that's a pretty easy one to run. So a lab like this on the test, if you can make it work within maybe 4 to 5 minutes, then you're doing good. And frankly, it should, after a while, you should be able to do it faster than that. Anyhow, so let's get a YAML file. Let's blow away what we had there before. This is our example YAML file. And these empty lines really drive me nuts. I'm going to remove them. By the way, the empty lines have no consequence for YAML files. The horizontal spacing matters a lot. So we know the pod should be called foo-pod, so we will do that. Label don't matter, just the name matters. So foo-pod. Container name, they didn't say anything, so we can leave it like it is. Image, they said to do nginx, so we'll use that. These arguments do not matter. These are just an example that is not relevant to our lab. All we care about is running another command that they already gave us. So this is the command we're supposed to run. And so command should be ping. And I believe you can do like this. You can go the arguments, it's C, and we'll test it out, see if it works. 8.2. Not sure. Let's see. Ping dash C minus 2. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to run it as is. I'm going to do something like this. Ping minus C 2 times 8. This is the IP of the Google's DNS server that's always up and running. Do that. And initial delay was 20 seconds. And the frequency is every 30 seconds. So let's see if that works. kubectl apply minus f a.yaml. Ooh, didn't like it at all. Let's see what's going on with this. Didn't have tolerations. So I'm going to have to continue this lab in a second video because maybe my cluster died. Let me see. Get nodes. Oh, it's running. All right, so I will have to troubleshoot this. It's good to have these problems because then you can see in real life what kind of problems you might get into. Oh, it's changed. Oh, the pod is already running. That's why. K delete po foo-pod dash force. Anyway, I will see you in this next video because my time is ending. I will see you in part 2 of the same video.